大家好. Hello, everyone. This evening, I want to talk briefly about a book entitled Famous Asian Americans, written by Janet Nomura Mori and Wendy Dunn, published by Cobble Hill Books in New York City. And this book is for middle school to high school readers, I would say, and provides brief overviews of 14 famous Asian Americans, from Cambodians to Japanese. And among the stories is one about AAPI, the world-renowned architect who, amongst other things, designed the Louvre in France, as well as Maxine Hong Kingston, who is, I believe she lives in San Francisco now, and she's a Chinese-American author of some really famous books, such as Chinaman and Woman Warrior. And the book, especially on the chapter on her, I thought it was interesting because in the chapter on her, the one quote unquote problem I would have with the book, I guess, would be that all the photographs are black and white, which, I don't know, seems like they could have been colorized. On the first page on the chapter on Maxine Hong Kingston, it shows a small drawing of a junk Chinese boat. And yeah, as I said, the pictures are all black and white, the photos are all black and white. And in one of the photos of Mrs. Kingston, it shows her there with one of her books, and I realized that I have that very book. So here's a colored copy of that very book. And as I'm looking at this book, I realize that her author photo on the back is also displayed in this Famous Asian Americans book. So this Tripmaster Monkey is a book that I'll talk about later. Another one of the famous people that is talked about in this book is Connie Chung, and anybody who's ever watched any regular news programs on CBS or NBC over the last 30, 40 years will have seen her, and she's a news reporter and a very, very good one. And there was a couple people in here that I'd never heard about before, like Jose Arguello, which is the first person in the book to be talked about, and he is a Filipino designer and artist. And shows a picture of his work there. And he immigrated to the U.S. many years ago as a young man to study, learning art and design and things that he has since used to build a life for himself here in the United States. And so, as I said, this book is a very brief introduction, but meant for middle school to perhaps high school age kids. But yeah, it's just a quick intro. Since this is the beginning of AARP Heritage Month. And so it is called Famous Asian Americans. This is a hardcover edition. And yeah, the fact of finding the Tripmaster Monkey book shown in black and white in that book, and then yeah, I've been able to realize that I had it, you know, is just kind of interesting coincidence. So yeah, let's hope that we can learn something and remember where we all came from, whether it's across the waters in Asia or we were born right here in the United States. And remember to be kind to each other no matter where we come from, and try to learn from each other, whether it's through enjoying each other's foods or learning each other's languages. So, until next time, 下次见. See you next time.